back with MotoGP 2015. Today's the British Grand Prix. No live commentary for this one. This is a post commentary, but it's been about 2 weeks since I recorded this gameplay, so I can't remember what happens in it, so I suppose that's alright. So it's sort of like a live commentary anyway. So we're starting on pole position here. Marquez and Lorenzo both get better starts than us, heading down to turn number 1, but we look to the inside, but Rossi manages to go around the outside of us there, and we get demoted to 4th place here. So basically, why I haven't uploaded this in 2 weeks, I've had this on my computer for 2 weeks. I recorded this pretty much straight after that last couple of episodes that you've seen went up, but I didn't record them with commentary, so that's one thing that I needed doing. And also the fact that Forza 6 and FIFA 15 both came out in the last couple of weeks, I was just playing those instead, really. I didn't really get around to editing up this video, so yeah. It's just excuses after excuses with the series, but we will get there eventually. I've got a little bit of a upload schedule in place now. We're going to be having MotoGP, Forza 6 and FIFA 16, I should say, all on this channel. So that should be pretty good for you guys. You know, lots of videos going up. Probably 3 videos a week, I'm assuming, maybe more. I'm not sure, we'll see. Maybe, you know, every 3 days you'll get an episode. I'm really not sure exactly what schedule I'm going with. Either 3 episodes, 1 episode a week, or an episode every 3 days. That's the idea so far. Anyway, we've had a bad first lap here, down to 4th place. Pedrosa's right behind us, and we're losing touch with these front guys. We started on the pole position, and now we can't capitalise on that, and we're dropping down the order. And we need every point we can get for this championship battle. Obviously, we're in with, was it Lorenzo and Marquez and Rossi we're having a championship battle with. I think all 3 of them are just in front of us here. So, really, if we want to take points off any of them, we need to, you know, get up the road a bit here and try and overtake them, but obviously easier said than done. Rossi is nearly 1.5 seconds ahead of us here in Silverstone. That's not even before the end of the lap here, so maybe we can close in a bit towards the end here, but it looks like Rossi and Marquez are going side by side through these last couple of corners. Pedrosa's got demoted to 7th place. He was right behind us a minute ago. Not sure exactly what's happened to him, but anyway, out of the final corner, well, what I call the final corner, it's not really, because this is the final corner here, but round there and out to the start finish line. What are we going to be doing? Lorenzo goes and does the fastest lap, obviously, because it's the first lap of the race. How far are we behind Rossi? 1.366. So it has gone up a little bit. It's gone up by 600ths of a second since the last sector split. Rossi actually went faster than Lorenzo on that first lap, which is interesting. But through the S's here, through the S's at the start of the lap, at Maggots and Beckett's, etc., we managed to close up a huge amount on these guys. And Bradley Smith has crashed, unfortunately, a British rider down the field. Oh, that is a cheeky corner cut there. That's getting us a bit of time. But anyway, less than 0.3 of a second out to Rossi. So we gained a second in that first sector, over a second in that first sector, which is good. But now can we capitalise on that really good run through there and maybe overtake these guys now, because it looks like it's this middle sector where we lose most of the time to the AI. They seem to be a lot faster through here. But then on the brakes here, you know, Rossi and Marquez going side by side actually helps us out a bit here, because they're obviously not going as fast. It probably means we're not going to be catching Lorenzo, but it might mean that we're going to catch either Marquez or Rossi at some point during this race. And also, guys, let me know what you think about the real MotoGP Championship. It's going down to the wire between Rossi and Lorenzo. I'm a Lorenzo fan, so I want obviously him to win the championship, but seeing Rossi win the championship and his 10th MotoGP title across all the series would be pretty epic. So I don't really mind who wins the championship, but obviously I probably prefer it would be Lorenzo. I know, you know, Lorenzo's sort of like a Marmite person in a way, isn't he? Some people love him, some people hate him. There isn't really an in-between. It's a bit weird, I'm not too sure. That's what, you know, I've seen from the comments. Lots of people, you know, lots of you guys like him, lots of you guys hate him at the same time. It's a little bit weird. But anyway, last couple of corners here, we're not going to be going the outside of them there. I don't even know what I was thinking here, but that's completely thrown us offline now. Now through the last proper corner, we're going to get a good run. We obviously know we're fast through Maggots and Beckett, the S's at the start of the lap, so we will close in there. But will it be enough? Oh my goodness, that is a track extension I've ever seen one. If I did live commentary, I'm sure I'd be like, yep, that's a good racing line. But anyway, trying to go on the outside of Rossi and Marquez, that is not going to happen. No, definitely not. So, into the S's now. This is a perfect opportunity to overtake. We've gone for it. A nice move there. I don't know what they were doing. They were really slow on the inside, also on the outside I suppose it was really, and we managed to get through easily and put ourselves into 2nd position behind our main championship rival Jorge Lorenzo. There's that cheeky corner cut once again. Now can we catch Lorenzo in this? I really doubt it, to be perfectly honest. They're a little bit too far back for that to be a thing. But it looks like the dark skies here in Silverstone probably playing, you know, a little bit of a, playing a bit of a role. That's what I'm trying to think of here. Playing a bit of a role of how well I'm doing here. You'd say maybe if there was more grip, I'd do a little bit better, because obviously I rely on the bike a lot for the grip. I'm not really, my style isn't that great or anything like the riding style on the bike, so I'm a lot down to the grip, and you'd say the colder conditions with the clouds and everything would make it not so good for me. And obviously I want to win in front of my home crowd. Doesn't look like as many people in the grandstands, but yeah, I don't know, it's going to be tough. We could be going for a bit of a dive bomb on Lorenzo. I don't really want to go for a dive bomb because that would just be not great racing, to be perfectly honest. But Lorenzo, he's had the best race, let's be honest. He got out in front of Marquez and Rossi, and he didn't get involved in that battle, so he probably deserves to win this here. But we're really fast through here. We've gained a bit of time on him. Oh, that could have thrown any chance of a possibility of a tiny chance of a win away. Getting over that curb. And yeah, because you can see by the end of the straight, which that a little bit further behind, obviously going over that curve, it threw us up in the air a little bit. And unfortunately for us, we don't think we're going to be able to get past Lorenzo, are we? We tried to take a wide line through that last corner, but it really didn't work out for us here. I was just trying to get a nice run through that final corner to try and get past Lorenzo there. But up to the start-finish line, we'll finish in second place. Obviously not what you want when you start on pole position, but I'll definitely take it after that terrible first lap where I think we even dropped down to 5th or 6th place at one point there. So we finished behind Lorenzo by just over a second. And we'll check the championship standings in a second here. We lead the championship by 8 points over Lorenzo now. Obviously, he brought down that gap a little bit. But anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more MotoGP 2015. Goodbye.